Hey guys, welcome to Brickstars. Today we're going to be doing a build and review of set 60377, the Explorer diving boat. So this is part of the 2023 City Arctic lineup. There's a couple sets in this theme, submarine, a large explorer vessel, some snowmobiles and other Arctic vehicles. This particular one is a small diving boat, as the set name suggests. So we're doing a quick build here just to give you a feel for what parts are included, what minifigures are included, and kind of how the build goes. Overall, it was a pretty enjoyable build and pretty good value for what you get. We'll be going more into details near the end of the video. So with that said, we'll kick off the review portion of the video. Alright, so that was the build portion of the video. Very nice build. We'll discuss it more a bit later, but first piece that we wanted to review was the animals that you get in this set. So again, this set is 60377, the Explorer diving boat, and it featured 182 pieces. So as you can see here, we've got 7 animals. Arguably, one could say the starfish is also an animal, but Lego actually has starfish elements. I don't know why they used this one, but we won't knock them too much for that. They've included 7 and 4 amazing animals. So first up is the basic fish. We do get them in some interesting colors here. Normally they come in the light gray. Here we have a bluey and a lime colored one. And of course, crab, because what seabed is complete without a crab? The next animals, I'm going to save the best for last. The next animal we're going to talk about is the stingray. Very nice piece. We really like the sand blue color and the print on this one. And it complements nicely with the hammerhead shark. Again, both of these colors are very interesting because if I move these to the side, in previous versions we've gotten these colors. So they've kind of swapped the stingray and the hammerhead. And here from sand tan to sand blue, we've got an interesting combo. So we do like that they gave these. I'm not sure if this is the first time we're seeing this print. But it's always nice to have variety. I like having variety in my collection, so I think preference-wise, I do prefer the light gray color shark to the sand blue. Oh, and of course, if it dislocates its jaw, it'll fall off. Otherwise, they can both open their mouth, exact same mold, just a different color. So, 2 great pieces. Again, big animals to play with. And then next up, we've got our trusty turtles. So this is probably the main reason that we got this set. It features the small turtle and the big turtle. And actually, when I first saw images of this set, I thought that the big turtle was this size and the small one was even smaller. I didn't realize that actually we got a new mold that featured a little stud on top and a much bigger turtle. So as you can see here, it stacks up pretty tall and great piece. I think turtles are pretty big in real life. The small turtles, here are the friends. They come in a couple different colors. So what we like about this one is you get the green. I would say my favorite color combo of the bunch is probably this middle one. I like this green a bit more than the bright green, but these are adorable, so I won't give them a bad score for that. So as the 3 little turtles play, the mother turtle is there. Again, one of our favorite pieces of the set and one of the main reasons we got the set. So all in all, we'll give the animal, the sea animal collection in this set 10 out of 10. I think for this price point and this amount of parts to get this many animals and play around with them is just amazing. So now we'll move on to the next piece of the review. The next part of the review is the landscape and ROV portion. So the ROV we have here, very nice little build. It has areas where the minifigures can connect to it, a nice little propeller in the back. We do like that it comes with the printed tile. It's kind of cool that this front piece spins. I guess one critique of the set is these are remote operated, so it would have been nice to include a talkie-walkie or some type of printed tile piece to show how this is controlled, but nonetheless a cool piece. It does have the hands that can grab things, so definitely helps with the play features of the set. And again, bonus points for the printed tile piece. And then our little landscape piece, like I said earlier, it probably would have been nice to include the actual starfish, but overall the colors are nice. It's got some vibrancy to it with the coral, the pink, the greens. Very nice use of the, I believe this is the mop piece in green, so it kind of adds, definitely makes it look like a coral reef. I always like when they use these seaweed pieces. I think this originally came out in the 90s. There's a bunch of, it definitely reminds me of the older city diver sets. So you can see in these photos that that piece was used throughout that wave. And then of course we get a little bit of a treasure. What's cool on the treasure is they've used the coins that I think first came out either in the Lionites Castle or the collectible minifigure series, the Barb minifigure. Very cool that they have those coins in there, and you get a bunch of them. I think there's 4 or 5 coins in there. So again, with the ROV, and now we throw in our animals, like you can see how this scene definitely comes to life. And if you're a young diver that's exploring the ocean bed, there's lots to see here. So big fan of what they did here. Again, a little simple, but let's keep in mind the price point of the set. Definitely feels like a lot of value. And finally, the last piece of our review, the actual boat. So very good looking boat overall. It's smaller in size, but it's enough to fit the minifigure. There's some storage compartment inside there. Again, we do like that it has the double twin propellers, a crane that can be used to carry the ROV, or alternatively the sea turtle, because they're gonna nurse it back to life, which actually they do have the first aid and the syringe on there, so that's good. Some room here for tools. Again, comes with a printed piece, which is always welcome. Yeah, this may be a little bit of a technical comment, too technical, but this frame is probably an inflatable boat, which doesn't make a ton of sense given the structure up top and everything. Maybe the speedboat mold would have been more appropriate, but overall the shape and size works here. It gives it a bit of width, and again, the navy color ties in with the rest of the theme. So we still do like this boat, and it complements the rest of the set nicely. So another thing we always love is that LEGO does stay true to the proper signal light colors. Yeah, not much else to say. Nice little build. And yeah, it overall completes the set, and now we'll discuss the minifigures. So this set features 3 minifigures, which is as expected for the price point, especially given the amount of animals we get. So 2 divers and the driver / medic. I'm not too sure exactly. We do really like the hair piece on this one. So very detailed, braided hair, looks great. And so these 2 on the right are just single faced. The one on the end is actually double printed. Not too sure what this face is, kind of concerned, kind of worried. And she actually does come with some very stylish and nice blue hair, which is pretty cool. It goes with the rest of the theme. And the back of her face is kind of more sinister in a way, grinning. I don't know. She's a little weird, it seems, but very interesting figure nonetheless. And yeah, I mean, you get two divers. I'd always like to see the divers have slightly different prints on the torso, whether it's a different oxygen tank or something. Especially, we've collected this entire series, so now we have a lot of the same torsos. It would be cool to have a couple different diver torsos, but that's a small detail. Happy to get the 3 figures, and again, love the color schemes of this theme throughout. The divers with their light blue arms, navy blue torsos, and the orange, it really pops. So again, all in all, I would say for the price point, I'd give this set probably an 8 out of 10. Definitely, I think the turtles bump it up. And, you know, having built it and reviewed it, at first glance, I thought maybe this set was going to be a 6. But it has a lot of play features that, you know, a kid would definitely spend hours playing with. And I think the selection of animals is great. I mean, different color, different varieties. And anytime you introduce a new animal into the mix, I think that has to bump up the set value. So the big turtle, one of my favorite animals already. So 8 out of 10, that's a review. Thanks guys for watching, and make sure to subscribe and hit that like button.